1976 on this date, Rick Dees.
I used to listen to Rick Dees in L.A. all the time.
And he used to be here in Birmingham.
What is the deal with that? Was he?
Rick Dees, yeah.
What is the Birmingham, L.A. thing?
I didn't go to L.A. There's only been two.
Well, but they were...
Mark and Brian and Rick Dees.
Well, yeah.
Some jocks make it.
Okay.
Some go from Louisville to Birmingham. Birmingham is my Hollywood. Not everyone goes to L.A.
Is this when he did Disco Duck?
He did. Received a gold record for one of the most bizarre novelty hits of the decade.
That was such...
It was a piece of shit.
Well, it was so bad. I don't think anybody liked it.
Evidently they did. In December, it became only the fourth single to ever be certified platinum. He was at WMPS in Memphis, Tennessee at the time in 1976 when he mentioned that his song Disco Duck was almost number one, that his own radio station wouldn't allow him to play it. So they fired him. He was then hired by a rival Memphis station, went on to a highly successful radio career, being inducted into both the National Radio Hall of Fame and the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame. I wonder if I could ever get the National Association of Broadcasters.
Why don't you? Why couldn't you?
You would think, just based on my longevity.
You've been in big markets. You could tell them about sitting up in the in the sign.
Like when I'm 75 years old, 20 years from now, I will have had a 60-year career in radio.
Yeah, I think.
You think I should get in? Would you write a letter for me?
Yeah, just tell me who to send it to.
1977, actress Britt Eklund launched a $15 million palimony suit against Rod Stewart.
Oh, yes.
1978, Mick Jagger offers an apology to the Reverend Jesse Jackson after Jackson denounces the Stones song Some Girls as racist. Jagger, however, refused to change the lyrics. Of course, they also had a song called Brown Sugar. How come it tastes so good? Sometimes I listen to records like Black Betty and Brown Sugar, and I'm like...
What?
Just curious how would they ever get played today?
Well, they do, don't they?
Well, would they be able to release them today?
No.
You don't think you could put Brown Sugar?
Release.
Could someone release Brown Sugar today?
Yeah, you could release it. Right? Is there any?
I mean, like if we were doing radio the old way, would a record label get behind Brown Sugar and release it today?
No.
I heard it the other day, and I was like, "What? No one ever talks about Brown Sugar, and that it's not derogatory towards black women, but it's about a black woman."
Yeah.
1991, Michael Jackson gives away the bride, Elizabeth Taylor, her seventh wedding.
I remember that.
Held at Jackson's Neverland Ranch. The groom was construction worker Larry Fortensky. Remember him?
Yes.
Whom she would divorce 6 years later. When asked why she married so many times, Taylor said she was a very moral person, would never sleep with a man unless she was married to him.
Oh, well, no, that makes...
So she slept with 7 dudes. That is total bullshit.
No, but talk about the twist of it. That's like soaking. That's exactly like soaking.
The only way I'll sleep with you is to marry you, so I got married 7 times.
Right. Don't worry. Hang on. Don't worry. I'll pay for it.
Oh, that's great. 2002, Mick Jagger donated 100,000 pounds or $184,000 in American money to his old grammar school in Dartford to help pay for a music director and buy musical instruments.
Look at that.
2010, just a year after ruling out a reunion with his former group, singer Davy Jones announces plans to reform the Monkees for a 2011 tour, and now he's dead.
One of my favorite shows when I was a kid.
Did you like it?
Why. Yeah, don't know why. Always waited for the song in the end, right? They only had the song.
I love the beach scene when they go down to the water and the water comes up and they run down and push the bed down there.
They're funny.
I had the original Monkees record that I used to play on a Mickey Mouse turntable.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun. It was silly. It was
the show was silly.
It was Laverne and Shirley before Laverne and Shirley.
Well, and they played the song at the end, which was always an interesting thing to me because they were a rock band.
Mm-hmm. In 2020, Eddie Van Halen, who established himself as one of the all-time greatest guitar players in rock history, as a member of the group Van Halen, died on this date 1 year ago. I
got a guy I went to high school with who I don't know that well.
Yep.
We were in different years. He posted last night on Facebook. He was just a diehard Van Halen fan, and so he posted on Facebook. He's like feels so blessed to have been to the first concert.
Yep.
And they played like their last concert. I think it was at Hollywood Bowl or something like that. And he's got all of the pictures, all of the original album covers from, he bought every one as a kid.
Yep.
He's got all the T-shirts, or not T-shirts, the baseball jerseys from all the concerts.
Yep.
And just the way he displayed it on Facebook was so cool because it went from women and children first all the way through. He went to every concert, had every album, and he said, I have so much gratitude in my heart for the music that they brought to my life.
Yeah.
So just it's so, you were on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know you love the music and you met the people.
Yeah.
But for those of us,
but I don't play it. I don't make it.
But for those of us who heard you and others like you putting our music on, like there was this, the DJ had such a unique and important role. I can't even put my finger on it because
you're right on.
Because it was part of it. It was like the song included it was the anticipatory. Okay, what's he gonna say? What's gonna come next? And then you usually would say something about it, and it was almost as it was like foreplay.
Yeah, and that's what we do here.
Yes.
I don't know if people want it anymore. There's stations now saying we don't have jocks. I mean, they pride themselves on not having disc jockeys because it got to the point where.
You can have crappy disc jockey.
Yeah, but when you had jocks that were engaged in part of the company, and the company would build them up, much like Classic Rock 99 did with me when I first got here. They were sending me to Grammys and all these things. It was easy to love what I was doing, and I loved walking with people through that 4 hours every single day and getting out and doing things. And now it's like I don't know if. Well, you and I have been down this road because we've shopped our show around and done things, and terrestrial radio just doesn't give a damn about having, unless we can come on and say, here, we're bringing $1 million worth of clients with us, put us on the air. And even then, I don't think they care. We tried that. And it's just.
I think it's going to, listen, I think, one of the telltale signs that I think is super interesting, and I never would have thought, because it makes no sense to me at all, is the record player. I mean, you think about technological advances. We don't bring back, I mean, maybe we do, it looks like, but we're not bringing back the old TVs.
No, because there's no reason to.
Well, so why should we bring back a record player?
Because the sound quality is different on a record than it is on a cassette.
So the TV looks different, an old TV.
No, but that sound quality is like obsolete. It's not, that's a different sound. Television is purely vocal.
Okay. So
music is music. So, the music sounds different. And people would say, what's coming back is reel to reels.
Because why? It sounds...
Because the way it was recorded on tape is different than the way it's remastered on CD.
So it
sounds different.
It's not better or worse. It's apples different. And oranges, right?
Yeah, some people would say they like the pops and hisses of a particular turntable. I think, again, it takes us back to a time when...
That's what I'm telling you about.
That people realize. But that doesn't work with TVs because, first of all, it's not logistically... No one wants to walk around with a damn 27-inch, 300-pound television.
With a record player?
Well, they're small. You can move them around. I got a friend of mine who has one in the back of his car, and he takes it to all the parties and hooks it up to speakers, and people love it. I got one right here.
It's nostalgic.
It is nostalgic in a way.
That's it.
But we're also talking about 70s and 80s. We're not talking about television of the 40s and 50s.
Okay. But I think there is a...
And people would get pissed off. It's not that much different because you're getting the same exact music, but it sounds different. If I would bring a 27-inch TV to a Super Bowl party next year, hey, everybody, look, I brought my RCA 27-inch tube. Killer. It's going to be nostalgic. It's going to be like the 1966 Super Bowl. They'd kick my ass. Now go get my Tostitos and get the hell out of here.
The coat hanger. Hey, John, stand there and hold the coat hanger. Wait, don't move.
Yeah. But then you'll be listening to Jay-Z or whoever's on the Super Bowl show on turntable.
Yeah. I think there is a need for a narrator to music. I do.
A good narrator.
Not a crappy narrator.
Yeah. That's the problem is what happened in terrestrial radio is they were forcing down the throats of back cells. Make sure you back sell the radio station and talk about our morning show and talk about our big promotion we got going on and talk about... When Kerry Lambert, who was my program director, Lee Quarry before him, Lee Quarry was the best at it because I was still very impressionable at the time, and Kerry kind of cultured that. Sell the music. Sell the music. Sell the music.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you just played. I want to hear who played it. I want to hear the year it came out, and tell me why you love it. Sell the effing music.
Right.
And so now, listen to any terrestrial radio station, a music station. You don't even know what the hell they're playing. If I'm a new customer and I'm going to listen to Magic or the Eagle or whoever, and I don't know a song, I'm going to know what's playing on the Eagle because they play the same damn 5 songs all day. But if I'm going there and they don't tell me who, that drives me crazy.
That's right.
I just came into your store. It's like you coming in and feeding me a brand new dish that I really like, but you're not going to tell me what the hell's in it. I love this dish.
It's good. I'm not going to tell you the name of it.
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you where you can find it on the menu, and I'm not going to tell you what's in it.
And then when it's
okay,
done,
well, why in the hell am I supposed to come back and eat this crap again? Tell me what the hell's in it. So that's what you're doing. And for some reason, even Stairway to Heaven. Tell them, because you always got new customers coming through your door, and there's going to be someone out there who's never heard Stairway to Heaven, believe it or not. And so you got to tell them what it is, particularly songs. So when we play something new or play something that like a deep cut weekend, man, sell the music, sell the hell out of the music, tell people what it is, because we're molding them into liking this music again. And we had a lot of new customers coming through our doors. Now, hell, you don't even hear people backselling, but they're too busy talking about, follow us on Facebook. Make sure you like our post, go to blah, 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 and make sure you like our page. And they're not even talking about the music they play. And you play 12 songs an hour. That's the most important part of your radio station. Talk about the flipping music.
Well, I'm sorry.
It ain't all about you.
I know we've got an app, but I do hear this. They walk you through. You can take us anywhere.
Well, sure.
You can take us anywhere. Go to this, go to this page, and then download this page, and then take this, and then put this in your. That's what's great about what you're doing.
Bonehead Club, and I'm like, totally like, oh, by the way, we play classic rock at the bone. No, we love the music around here. I mean, we handpicked everything we do. By the way, real quick, we only have a couple minutes. Did you see the Tony Bennett story on 60 Minutes on Sunday night? Yeah. I want to apologize to his son and to the Tony Bennett family, because I felt like, as a 95-year-old with dementia, Alzheimer's, the onset on, that he didn't need to be back on the road. And I'm like, it felt like a money grab to me.
Yeah.
And then after watching that special with Anderson Cooper, I realized, and even his psychologist, his neurologist came out and she said, music, of all things on the face of the earth, Sudoku, chess, anything that keeps your brain busy, music helps you emulate more thought processes in your brain. There's like 4 different areas of the brain that has to process the feeling, the sound, the feel, all these different things. And to see him not know where the hell he was at, and then to hear his accompanist in the other room start playing a chord, and he jumps up and starts singing, was the most amazing thing. Yeah. It was like Tourette's. It was like, it was the most, and he sang for an hour straight and didn't miss a damn word of the lyrics. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. All right, talk about one of our great sponsors, and then we'll get on it here. Join us again tonight from 6 to 8 right here on the KCAST Radio /TKR Tony Curry Radio app. Download it. It's great. It's free. We're not going to follow you, send you notifications. Stuff. It's just a killer app. It plays classic rock, and of course you get Kurre and Klapow every morning.